Hey, good morning, team. Hope all of you are having a great Monday. And man, I'm a little tired this morning, but it's all right. We're going to get the week started with some coffee, and I'm sure you are too. And man, I hope you had a good weekend. And real quick, I just want to take a moment to just share about what's coming up. And we got some exciting things. So, um, here's the deal: we have a team night coming up April 2nd, 5:30 to 7:30. You're not going to want to miss. I don't even know if we have announced that yet. I might be a little premature on that, and I'm sorry if I am. But I just want my team to know ahead of time. And there's going to be a lot of great things there. It's really to celebrate you as leaders, and yeah, it's going to be a blast. You're not going to want to miss that. So put that on your calendars as a leader. You're going to want to be there. Um, and also, I want to celebrate real quick. Last week, I'm kind of jumping out of order, but last week we had a great Wednesday night, and we had 40 students, pretty solid. But what's significant is we had 3 new students last Wednesday, which is awesome. And it's kind of creating that invite culture. It takes a while. It's very inconsistent at the beginning. And just in general, the consistency comes in time as we build, consistency with leaders and structure and stuff like that. But 3 new students last Wednesday. And we've had before that multiple weeks of a new student every Wednesday. And so it's kind of one of the things I've been kind of, encouraging you guys to share with your students. I've been sharing from stage to invite friends, and just create invite culture. Um, and because we want students to be here. So pretty cool. I'm just celebrating that. I think that's awesome. I'm also celebrating that it seemed like there was a lot of good conversations last Wednesday around our sex talk, and we're going to continue that, obviously. I'll just get to that in just a moment. But great job at just creating a safe environment, a safe place for our kids. I do want to bring up a few things, though, that I think are important to talk about, especially you as leaders, to protect you. Please, when you are communicating with students, that, um, like, mainly through technology, so Facebook Messenger, um, cell phones, texting, anything like that, do not, I repeat, do not uh, go one-on-one with a student in a text message thread or Snapchat. Please, please. If you're on Snapchat with your students, that's cool, but I would say, unless you're in like some kind of, if you, I don't even know much about Snapchat, but unless you're in like a group chat with multiple students and maybe another leader, that's fine. But if it's just you snapping another student, it's not trackable, and it could put you in a very vulnerable position determining on if a parent doesn't like what you're sending to your students. And I'm hoping that none of you would send anything ridiculous, but you just never know. And so I'm protecting you. So please, during this talk, it just kind of brought up some things that I've been thinking about that others have brought to me, is that please do not go one-on-one with a student through texting. Do not, be driving with a student all by yourself, taking them home or whatever the case may be. And please do not Snapchat or other social media platforms alone, one-on-one with a student. That is a no-go. So just reminding you, let that be a pro tip for the week. Just do not do that, okay? If you have any questions on how to communicate to students, please reach out to me, and I'll be sharing this in our huddle as well, just to remind you all. Moving forward to this Wednesday, I feel like we had good momentum last Wednesday, and apparently students want to hear about sex because we had great momentum last week. So this week, though, is a tough conversation. And so I'm trying to get creative on how we're going to talk about it. But we're talking about pornography. And the reality is, it's super important to talk about because the age right now, the average age of a person, of somebody getting exposed to pornography is 12 years old, which is our age range of students that we work with, 12 to, almost up to 18 years old. And so great topic this Wednesday. We're just going to be talking about how technology is good. It's also powerful. We're kind of going with that whole thing, good and powerful, and we need to be very careful on how and how like technology can be hard to manage. And we're going to dive into like once again sexual integrity and putting boundaries in place. But I might mix it up. We have a student who's a junior in high school that has had mainly their testimony is based around this specific topic, and it's just really powerful. It's really awesome to see a student find freedom from something like porn, because many of us have actually struggled with it, whether you admit it or not. And I think it's super encouraging and powerful when a student shares their story. And so I'm still working on the details. I'm going to try to sub some questions based around that, but I do think it'd be very helpful for just students to relate, and for this student to just share their heart and how God has transformed their mind and how it has impacted him greatly. So that's what the plan is. So yeah, that's really all I got for this Wednesday. So be ready. Make sure to go over the content. You're going to be ready. You're going to want to be ready for, of course, questions all throughout this series. So anyways, I'm at 6 minutes, 30 seconds. I got to go because this video is getting too long. But anyways, I'll see you Wednesday. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I'll see you all at 6:30 on Wednesday. See ya.